Top 5 cursed books nobody should read. Books aren't typically what comes to mind when thinking of things that go bump in the night, but they can be just as terrifying as haunted houses and evil dolls. Cursed books have been seen in horror movies before, but these books aren't props from Evil Dead or The Exorcist. These 5 cursed books are the real deal and shouldn't be read by the faint of heart. Do you have what it takes to add these evil tomes to your library at home? If you think you're brave enough, give this video a quick like and settle in. Tominos Hell. Tominos Hell, the cursed poem, comes from a collection of poetry that came out in 1919, written by Seijo Yaso. Those brave enough to go searching can find the poem in English as well as Japanese. While you are said to be safe as long as you just read Tominos Hell in your head, reading it out loud can have some outright deadly consequences. Those who have taken the risk report having headaches, dizziness, and loss of control. In some instances, these brave souls have even died just a week after reading the poem. If you think listening to someone else read it will keep you safe, think again, because the curse is said to latch onto anyone who hears it spoken out loud. You can find dozens of videos of people reading the poem, but be warned, when we tell you, that can be just as dangerous as reading it yourself. Do you know anyone who has ever read Tominos Hell? Would you ever read this poem? Do you think the curse is as deadly as everyone says? Let us know in the comments. Books of Soyga. The 2 copies of the Books of Soyga can be traced back to the 1500s, and it is based on the Christina Kabbalah. Kabbalism, boiled down to its core, is religious magic, with the source of magic coming from God and not an evil force. Christianity isn't typically fond of magic, so it isn't surprising the books are taboo now. The 2 Books of Soyga contained images, spells, and even the names of angels. These mysterious books might not have become so mysterious if it wasn't for the 36 tables at the end. A man named John D. spent most of his life trying to decipher them, but the challenge slowly drove him mad. It is even said that he once summoned an angel to try to figure out the code, but it got him nowhere. After John D. died, the Books of Soyga went missing for a few hundred years until they were rediscovered at the end of the 1900s. Let's jump forward to the early 2000s. Jim Reeds uncovered the formula that had been used to create the tables. Deciphering these final 36 passages revealed astrological terms, magical terms, and more names of angels and demons. This discovery seemed to effectively decode the mysterious tables. It is said that the Books of Soyga and the tables contain information and secrets of the universe, and those who correctly interpret them will be dead within 2.5 years. Jim Reeds is still alive though, but some believe he just didn't interpret the tables right. Maybe when the code has finally been deciphered, the curse will take effect. What do you think of these tables? Do you think Jim Reeds was right? Or do you think the curse is just waiting to find its first victim? Let us know your theories down below. Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage. Sacred magic of Abramelin the Mage can be traced back to the 14th or 15th century, and it is said to be an autobiography written by Abraham of Worms. It was written as something as he wanted to pass down to his son to carry on his knowledge. Abraham recounts the story of how he acquired his knowledge of magic in Egypt, and Abramelin the Mage. The book is said to contain what Abraham learned, including how to raise the dead. This is also a ritual that can blind demons and allow someone to absorb the knowledge of their guardian angel. Some of the rituals require months of purification in order to perform them properly, and none of them can be done without the magical squares that the mage gave to Abraham. The reason that this book is considered cursed is because of the various rituals readers can learn to do. There are even instructions on how to summon your own personal demon and attempt to tame it. Just reading the book is said to be safe, but it would be hard not to be tempted into trying one of these dangerous spells. Of course, The purification process can make that nearly impossible. If you read this book, would you attempt any of the rituals? Do you think they are as powerful as they claim to be? Tell us what your thoughts are in the comments. The Grand Grimoire. Grimoires have been around for centuries and are not that uncommon. They are said to be infused with magic and typically contain information about spells and rituals. Of course, not all grimoires are meant to be evil or cursed, but the Grand Grimoire is a bit different. It is sometimes called the Red Dragon and contains information on how to summon and even control demons. This is one grimoire that is bound by some of the darkest magic you can imagine. There is a rumor that this book can't be burned, torn, or destroyed at all. The Grand Grimoire is broken into two parts. The first one contains all you need to know to summon and control a demon. The second part explains how to make a pact with a demon and some more spells that can grant you wealth, beauty, and more. It's hard to believe that any rituals meant to help you control a demon would have a happy ending, especially coming from a book this dark. What would you do if you found the Grand Grimoire? Would you attempt one of the spells? Would you try to destroy it? Voynich Manuscript. From when it was discovered to today, the Voynich Manuscript has remained a mystery because no one knows what it says. It is written in an unrecognizable language and is full of images of herbs, naked women, and zodiac symbols. It appears that whoever wrote the manuscript took an existing language and turned it into a fake one, but no one has any idea what that original language might have been. Based on the images, historians and scholars think it could have some kind of medical or alchemical purpose, but some of the images are too strange to try to explain. Not even an artificial intelligence program designed to decode text like this could make heads or tails of the Voynich Manuscript. While the manuscript appears to have been written in the early 15th century, historians have yet to figure out who could have written it. Decoding the Voynich Manuscript must be impossible, but if you were able to crack the code, there is no telling what kind of knowledge you could unleash onto the world. Do you think you could uncover this hidden mystery? What do you think you might find? Thank you for watching this video so far. We have one last cursed book ready for you. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if you've made it this far. Now, let's see what this last evil book has in store. Lesser Key of Solomon. The Lesser Key of Solomon, also known as the Groatia, is another tool that readers could use to summon a demon. There are 3 magical books when it comes to the Key of Solomon. There is the Lesser Key, the Greater Key, and the Testament. The Lesser Key is what readers are warned to stay away from, as it is basically a text on demonology. There have been modern additions to this book and the other 2 in the Key of Solomon, but getting your hands on the ancient copy would give you access to the knowledge needed to conjure demons. In it, you can find 72 sigils, along with their corresponding demons. While the ancient copy is sure to be full of dark magic, any modern edition could hold just as much evil intention. Using this grimoire to try and summon demons might just work out well for you, but it probably won't. What do you think about the Lesser Key? Do you think it would really work? And would you try it yourself? Thanks for watching our video. If you are looking for more terrifying videos, check out our channel and playlist. If you like our content, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Hit the bell to turn on our notifications so you never miss a new video. Comment down below which of these cursed books was your favorite and if you are planning to read any of them. Thanks for watching.